Hi friends, welcome. Over time, our towels can smell a little off, even when they're freshly washed. So today I thought I would share a few simple ideas to keep your towels soft and fresh a little longer. Let's get started. Over time, our towels can start to feel a little stiff or smell musty, and that's usually detergent or software buildup. And sometimes moisture gets trapped in between those washes. I thought about stripping, but I decided I wanted to try something a little quicker. If you've heard about towel stripping, that's the process. It's a deeper process where you soak the towels in baking soda, borax, and detergent. It can work, but it's more time consuming and not something you need often. This quick refresh is gentler and can be done every month or two to keep your towels feeling fresh again. So what we're going to do is go ahead and fill your wash on a hot water cycle. We're going to go ahead and add in 1 cup of white vinegar. We're not going to be using any detergent at this time. We're also going to add in a 1/2 cup of baking soda. The vinegar is going to break down the buildup and helps eliminate odors. The baking soda is going to neutralize any leftover scent and soften the fibers naturally. This isn't a full towel strip, but it gives a similar result without the mess, simple, gentle, and effective. Okay, so the towels are in the wash, and while they are washing, I thought I would spend just a few minutes here and tell you why I'm doing this. This is only the second time that I've tried this method, but it did work really well the last time, so I'm hoping that it works well again this time. I started to notice that my son, Michael, was very itchy, seemed to be very irritated. I have a little bit of eczema and so does he. So I thought, well, maybe it's the detergent. No, I was not using a free and clear. So that's definitely something we changed. But I just felt like the towels were not really clean or fresh. I don't know. Of course, you can always go out and purchase new towels, but I thought, let's try this method one more time. Let's see if it helps any, and also if it helps maybe with any kind of allergic reaction we're having to detergents or even the fabric softener. Speaking of the fabric softener, I have stopped using it when it comes to the towels. I'm actually just purchased one of those dryer balls. I'm waiting for it to come in. Of course, the day that you want Amazon to deliver something, it doesn't get here in time for this video at least. So I'm curious to see how the dryer balls work compared to the fabric softeners. And really, I don't like, sometimes even just touching the fabric softeners, they do feel kind of waxy. And you wonder what exactly is in those things that you're putting in with your clothes and just maybe causing irritants, different chemicals, things like that. So that is really one of the reasons why I am trying this method today. Also, and I think about it, towels are kind of funny in a way because, real life talk here. Sometimes, you put the towels in the hamper, they are already damp and wet, they sit there for a while. So of course that can cause some kind of musty smell. Also, it depends, I guess, on how many times you use your towel. I try to use mine at least twice before taking out a new fresh towel. Of course, washing cloths are something that you change out daily, but all those things can contribute to your towel smelling kind of musty and not seeming really very fresh when you go to reach for them. I also wanted to talk about the detergent. Like I said, we are switching over to like a free and clear laundry detergent because we've been noticing Michael scratching a lot more. I have been as well. And I thought I started to really take a look at the instructions or directions on the back of the laundry detergent. And I think that sometimes we also overuse the detergent amount, that we don't really need that much. They are supposed to be concentrated, and maybe you're not paying attention and you're using a whole cup, throwing it in there. And I think that also tends to build up on your towels and your clothing as well. So that's maybe another idea that you may want to, pay attention more to what the instructions are telling you and the amount to use. And also, again, real talk, real life, right? Sometimes we, kind of forget that we have things in the laundry and they sit in the washing machine a lot longer than we are, we should be leaving them there. So if you can remember, maybe set a timer for yourself. Again, life sometimes just doesn't allow for these things, but it is important probably to try and get down there when you know it's going to end washing and get them directly into the towel, because them sitting there also adds to, a damp, musty smell as well. The wash just finished, so I'm getting these into the dryer right away. Believe it or not, it really does make a difference. Okay, so I just brought the towels up from the laundry, and I have to say they do smell fresh and they do seem a little bit softer. So that's good because these towels are not really new. So the fact that they made them smell fresh and that they're a little bit softer than they were previously, I would say that's a win. And I know you're going to have to take my word for it because smell-o-vision hasn't been created yet, but they really do smell really good, much better than the previous wash. Also, if you are noticing that your towels are looking a little tired as well, you may want to consider this, give this option a try, because at least it would give you, buy you a little bit more time before having to go out and purchase all new towels. And that is it for today, my friends. I hope that you found this little towel refresh helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to try this or if you've tried this before. Also, I'm curious, did you ever strip your towels before as well? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.